Sports with your host, Ryan Woods.
Strap yourself in because we're set up, switched on, and ready to go.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's Brockville Braves U18 player interview brought to you by Trending in Sports. I'm Ryan Woods, and joining me today is Braves forward Andrew O'Connor. How's it going, Andrew?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing good, thanks. So, to start things off, I want to wish you a belated happy St. Patrick's Day. With you being an O'Connor, does your family have any favorite St. Patrick's Day traditions?
Well, normally we're down in Florida for St. Patrick's Day. My grandparents rent condos down there yearly, so normally we're down there, but sadly we couldn't go down this year. So my grandparents just came over to hang out outside for a little bit, and yeah.
Yeah, it's too bad that you guys couldn't go down there this year with everything going on. But focusing on the hockey now, you're one of 7 rookies on the Braves U18 squad. How has your rookie season gone despite all the obstacles that you've had to overcome?
You know, it's gone pretty good. The older guys are a great group of guys. It was good to meet a bunch of new people, and I really like playing for the Braves, and just met a bunch of new friends, and I've learned a lot about the game of hockey and learned a lot about myself. So
it's good to see that you guys have a tight group of players, and you seem to be a close group in the room. With all the rule changes, what has been the most challenging thing for you to have to overcome this season?
I think with all the rules, I'm used to playing in front of a bunch of people, you know. I really like having my friends come out to watch me, and really motivates me to have buddies out in the stands and my grandparents and a lot of people coming to watch. So it was different this year with, you know, not a lot of people in the stands, but I got used to it pretty quickly, and yeah, I just got the best out of it.
With you guys having only played in a handful of arenas this year, such as Cardinal, Cornwall, and Kemptville, is there any arena, whether it be from the atmosphere or you just happen to play well there, that you miss playing in?
Last year Kemptville was my home rink, so I played at Kemptville a lot. I like playing there now, but the rink that I miss, I like playing at the Sunsplex in Canada, because there's that one big rink there. It's awesome. Big ice, and there's just a lot of room out there. Really good lighting, and I just miss playing there.
Last year, you were drafted in the 2020 CCHL Bantam Protect Draft, 4th round, 31st overall, and this year's draft just took place. So asking you, what were your memories there, and how big of an event was that for you to fulfill what you had been working for in your hockey career?
You know, that was a pretty big moment, and I know when I got that email that told me that I was going to be drafted, I got pretty happy and, you know, a little nervous not knowing where you're going to go, but it was fun being there with all my buddies. And once my name got called to come up and play for or try out for Brockville, it was just a good moment. And to know all the hours that I've put in, all the hours that my parents have put in, all the money to, you know, getting me better in the gym, off ice, on ice, it pays off.
And you mentioned playing in Kemptville the year before you were drafted, and they have such a great program there for their Bantam team. Can you talk about what it's like growing up with playing with the players in that program, and how it seems to be that they have a high number of players drafted every year?
Yeah, I played for the Cyclones, and I just think that when you play with the same guys for 3 years, because that's what I did, you just become good buddies. Like, me and a bunch of my buddies that played for Silver 7 years ago ended up on Cyclones together, and you become buddies when you're playing together for 3 years. Everybody's just such a tight-knit group, and everybody comes together, and it's just a good atmosphere. It's really fun.
Now we're going to move on to a fun segment called the Game Day 5, where I'll ask you 5 game day related questions. First up is Pregame Nap. Are you a fan, or do you like to avoid the pregame slumber?
I love the pregame nap. I'm not a big sleeper inner, so I never really make it past about 8 o'clock, so pregame nap is key for me.
Absolutely. And what about your pregame meal? How do you get your pregame vittles?
Pregame meal. I normally eat my pregame meal, depending on when the game is, probably about 4 hours before. I like to go pasta with chicken and some peppers or an orange.
Nice. Good to get the protein. For
Exactly.
your superstitions, do you have any pregame rituals that you like to do?
I don't really have any superstitions. If I play a good game, I'll keep the tape on my stick, and if I don't have a good game, I'll retape my stick. But that's about it.
And for the pregame music, I was talking to Kyle Powers in one of the earlier interviews, and he said that probably you and him have the worst taste of music on the team. What do you like to put on the pregame playlist to get you pumped up?
There's a wide variety of tunes on that playlist. I was just playing some UK rap, trying to get everybody pumped up. But you know what? My dad's got me into the old heavy metal, so I like to play the old heavy metal. That really gets me pumped up.
And finally, for the game day 5, you score a big goal. What is your go-to celebration?
I think I'm a pretty basic celebrator, I guess. I normally have just 2 hands in the air, and that's about it.
Sort of like the good old Freddie Clayson celebration.
Exactly.
All right. A few more fun questions before I'll let you go. Who's your favorite NHL team?
Favorite NHL team's the Washington Capitals. My dad grew up cheering for the Capitals, so I was kind of born into it. But yeah, Washington Capitals are my favorite team.
And I could guess probably a couple of your favorite players. Ovi comes to mind, but who is your favorite player?
Ovi has always been my favorite player. I love watching him play. The way he just almost all of his shots go in. It's crazy the way he can find the back of the net from the same spot all the time, just teeing up one-timers from the top of the circle. He's pretty creative with the puck coming down on rushes too. So I've grown up watching Ovi, and Ovi's my favorite player.
Is he one of the players you like to style your own game after, or is there other players that you look to for inspiration as well?
I think I'm a little different than Ovi. I'm definitely more of a defensive player than Ovi. But I don't really model my game after anyone. I just try to be myself out there.
And finally, what's your favorite goal that you've ever scored, whether it be a game winner or just whichever highlight comes to mind?
Okay, last year I had we were playing against the Titans in Cardinal, and our team had a set play, and I was playing left wing. In our own end, there was a face-off, and the puck was won behind the net, and I skated all the way up to the other team's blue line, got the puck off a bank pass from the boards, came in wide, beat the defense, and I did a nice little backhand forehand move, and I dove across and put it in. That was probably one of my best goals I've scored.
Awesome. Thank you very much for taking the time to talk to me today, and good luck tonight against Kemptville.
Thank you, Ryan.
And now I know